Okay, here we go with the hair. So let me make my recipe. I could do black or I could do dark brown. I'm gonna use this this is a really dark brown. I like it, I think that'll be fun. So we'll go nice dark brown, second coat for shadows, and black is probably not even gonna really show up on there, but I'll keep it just to give us some flyaway details. Okay, and then what I do want is some white to pop in some shine. Hair is going to look kind of dull and fake if it doesn't have some shine. So this will be my hair recipe. It's literally 2 pencils and a pen. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and fill in one side completely, and I'm going to scribble my pen. Do you see it? I'm kind of scribbling it because her hair has a lot of texture. I'll go ahead and start out this whole thing just capturing that texture with my pen. I'm using the chisel tip. You'll see I'm turning it to sort of use different parts of it, and just bring it right over her forehead. Before I put this pen away, I'm going to make sure I go down in front of her ear, and I'm going to dot in some extra texture, okay? Just like I did on the pencil drawing of her, I'm darkening up over here and leaving it a little lighter over there. Here's her big old crazy bun. Let me fill that in. Fill it in, scribble it, give it that texture. Turn your pen to the side, get even more little scribbly textures, and get some dark spots and some light spots, which you'll see if you look closely at the picture. I don't want my edges to be perfect because her hair is definitely not perfect. So we'll just come in and rough up the edges, okay? Even just that is getting us pretty far. But look what happens if we now come in with a white and we just hit it a few times with some highlights. It brings it completely to life. The white is popping more on the camera than it actually does in real life for me. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't hate it. It just is a little more dramatic. Okay, let me see if I can get some black in here. So I'm going to come in my darkest areas, and I'm just going to scratch and scribble in some black. And this is the same thing I did, but with the drawing pencils. I'm doing it now with these pencils. I'll come in, get a couple of flyaways, If you want to turn your pencil sideways and even capture sort of the fun frizziness of her hair, we can do that too, okay? The other side is going to be really similar, and I will do that. If you want to take a brown pencil and soften the hairline up, you can do that too. Okay, so there's one side of her hair basically done, guys. Oh my God, she's too darn cute. I can't stand it. I keep looking at her smile and wanting to just kind of play around with it. Okay, I think you guys probably get the idea. I'm not even sure I need to do the other side of the hair, except that I feel bad walking away from it, so I'm going to do it. The other thing is, I don't like to walk away from something and put my pens away because I will forget what pen it was. Like the jacket, I actually wrote CG4, which is my pen, in case I get a chance to come back and finish that sleeve. I will do it. Fill in, scribble, scribble, scribble. Come down right in front of her ear. Capture that texture with your pen strokes. Put a second coat to get some shadow areas. Fill in her big old bun. I'll put her there so you guys can see it. Make sure I'm still on the camera. Okay, yep. Come in, fill that in. You can use the tiny part of the chisel. You can turn it over and use the skinny part, whatever you're more comfortable with, but we just want to get some nice texture, and we don't want to fuss too much over this because, again, the whole idea of markers with fashion illustration is that it speeds us up. It really improves the speed of fashion. I can't remember if I already said this to you guys, but I think a lot of that is because the fashion cycles have sped up so much. You know, we're dealing with fast fashion. Everything's going quickly. It's not like it's just a few collections a year. Now it's just nonstop. And the speed of markers really makes it, I think, a little bit easier for people to keep up versus if we had to do this with watercolor or something, which I love watercolor, and we'll be doing watercolor together next week. But this is... Okay, I'm adding a little black in here because I want to make sure that the bun looks darker than the hair on her head. I'm going to fuzz it around, fuzz it, fuzz it, fuzz it. Give it a couple little ringlety guys, just like we did with pencil before. Pop in some dark shadows within that bun. Okay, and there, I think I'm gonna be done. I'm never done, but I think for this recording, I'm done. Okay, thanks guys. Have fun with this. Enjoy. I put an extra credit assignment if you want more practice doing color illustrations. You can check out that extra credit assignment and you can do another one of these. And even if this was your first one and it was a little challenging, have faith that with practice it does get easier, and the easier it gets, the more fun it gets.